Hello. How do you do? Um, we're back. It's been a while, but we're back. Sideline something Eastern, 7:30 Eastern. It's NFL Honors Eve. We are about 3 days.
Eve, huh?
Yeah, the night of.
It's an
No.
what?
I guess that's the night before. All right, scratch that.
I want to do the
It's sideline.
intro.
Let me go to the intro.
Wasn't
He
even ready
says.
for it. Had a guest in his
Listen.
room. This is fucking sideline.
It's Tang.
Thursday.
It's
Gabe
Tang.
doesn't know what he's doing. Last episode still
It's
hasn't fucking
Tang.
learned yet.
It's thing. What do you mean this last episode? We got to do post Super Bowl, no?
I don't think we ever do post Super Bowl, dude.
We did last year.
We definitely didn't.
But that's Tang. That fat fuck is Bird. And your boy R2R, man. What's up? What's up, guys?
It's cooked, man. Absolutely cooked.
That was the worst intro in 22 weeks that we've had.
Ever.
Dude,
That was a very bad intro, dude.
very bad.
I wasn't
Dude.
proud.
He had somebody in his room talking to him during the intro.
Still on his phone.
Still on his phone. Did something else wrong.
Still on my phone. I'm pulling something up.
Yeah, you're on
It isn't
Instagram.
up already, dude.
That's crazy.
I know you seen when I went like this, my phone was locked. Can I unlock my phone? Damn, God.
Well, last week
Lord.
we had the Chiefs
It was
extending.
not last week.
Well, the 2 weeks ago, last NFL week,
That mattered.
we had Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs extending their streak to Super Bowl appearances with an
Right,
opportunity to three-peat. For the first time in NFL history, we have a team with the opportunity to three-peat. And they're playing the Eagles.
The Eagles beat the Commanders 55-23.
For Jason Kelsey's mental health, I need
Commanders made it to the NFC before the Cowboys, which was very disappointing for myself and the whole Cowboys organization as a whole, as a fan base, and as a motherfucking crew. If you want to be down with Cowboys, that's not something I would do. Bars.
Why the fuck are we talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Because we're talking about NFC.
Cowboys and start slandering them. Yeah, but they're
Talking
not
about
even
the
in the
NFC.
NFC conversation, so they shouldn't be brought up in the Super Bowl week of the
Well,
Sideline
it's a
Podcast.
stat, dude. You're talking about a rookie quarterback that took his team to the NFC Championship.
Also for the first time.
This is a Super Bowl preview. It's
Yo,
been
weren't
2
you
weeks
playing?
till the
Weren't you supposed to be playing 2K?
He's actually playing Madden. Can we keep the theme of the show? You fucking bum.
Anyway, Eagles beat the Commanders, as we know. Chiefs beat the Bills. We've seen that coming. Very questionable calls. Once
Oh,
again.
Lord.
Come on. Tang.
What's questionable? What?
It's getting kind of blatant at this point.
What was questionable?
Ask all of America. That's what's really trending.
You don't even know? You don't even know what's questionable.
Hold on. Just in an interview with Travis Kelce, he did the one question he denied to answer was when they started talking about how the referees favor Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah, because why would you want to
Because they
blemish
don't.
the greatness you're doing?
Granted,
And, why does nobody bring up that Josh Allen gets more calls called against him than Patrick Mahomes does? Or the Bills
No
get
one
more?
does.
What do you mean?
No one says that. Even
No,
though
nobody.
it's
I thought,
truth.
yeah. Or that the Bills overall get flags thrown for them more than the Chiefs do.
The NFL favors the Bills, and they still couldn't get it
Or-
done.
That these teams are keeping it close enough to the Chiefs that the referees, if that's the truth, even make a difference.
I mean, these are things that affect the game. It's not like we're
What?
talking about one call at the end of the game. We're talking about calls throughout the game that are affecting the outcome of said game.
What
Yeah,
calls affected the game?
There was a roughing the passer against the Texans that I personally seen. That I thought that was bullshit.
What did that
I
have to
thought
do
it
with the
was
Bills Chiefs game?
I wasn't talking about that game. I was talking about the calls.
What we should be talking about.
I was talking
That's
about
what you just talked about.
I mean, it's have we not seen in the Super Bowl the Chiefs get calls that are look questionable?
When?
What?
All right.
Okay.
Y'all want to be smart asses. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pull it up.
And we gotta wait for you to type it into the fucking calculator. Here we go.
Calculator.
Come on.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna come at it, at least have it up ready on the fucking screen.
I didn't think you guys were gonna have so much of a rebuttal. I feel so.
You
serious
started
about
it.
First of all,
You said,
Comment down,
"Oh,
Ted.
you said they have bad calls." We said, "What calls?" You said, like,
I just said roughing the
have a
passer.
call.
I just said roughing the passer, and because it's not about the most recent game,
The roughing the passer where Patrick Mahomes slid and two dudes ran into each other and hit him on the head. That was
they
questionable.
did not hit him on the head. Two dudes. Here's Patrick Mahomes on the bottom, not being touched. If anything, their arms are touching them, but to hit him in the head, hell no, hell no. Blatant as a fuck.
After he slid.
You only get one step after they slide, so they snuck that second step in before they hit him.
I don't know. I guarantee it. I guarantee you, we will see it in this Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of, is taking place in New Orleans
Home
this Sunday.
of Kendrick Lamar.
No, it's not, dude. It's Wayne's World.
And on Sunday, it's not.
Unfortunately, I'll be tuning into whatever Lil Wayne's supposed to be doing. Did he announce what he was supposed to be doing?
No, because you're also not going to tune in. Because you're not.
Carter 6.
Ooh, I will be tuning into that.
So you're gonna miss part of the game to watch Lil Wayne, dude?
In 4 months.
In 4 months. He started recording it tomorrow, and he's gonna drop it on Sunday.
It'll be awful.
Who do we got winning the Super Bowl of bowls? The game of games.
The grandest stage of them all.
The big game, as the commercials will tell you, that aren't on Fox.
Jeez,
So
unfortunately.
It's funny, right? It's corny, right?
It's so dumb.
Only Fox is allowed to call it the Super Bowl.
Whatever.
And the Chiefs are in league. Why do you they're in court, not with court, but they're petitioning with Pat Riley to be able to use 3P.
They already got it.
Did they get it? That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you know what they have to pay Pat?
No idea.
I know his normal agreement is 5%. Is 5% of whatever the merch sales are that say 3P on them.
That's gonna
So I don't know.
be a crazy number.
I don't know if you know that, Gabe, but Pat Riley owns the trademark on 3P. He owns the copyright, the trademark, the merch.
I did
He
not
has,
know that.
yeah, he has like 18 different patents on the word 3P.
You guys getting paid.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I mean, I would have rather seen probably the Ravens Eagles in the Super Bowl, but that didn't play out that way. I think the Chiefs, they're just so squatted right now that granted, the Eagles do have Saquon Barkley, but I don't see their defense being able to hold up Patrick Mahomes and them boys.
I think Saquon rushes for 200.
Oh.
But the Chiefs win.
Saquon over under 1.5 touchdowns.
Over.
Over?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Tane?
Over. For touchdowns.
Two tutties.
He'll rush for at least 160, catch for like another 40.
Under. Chiefs haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 18 games. He's not.
This is the best running back we've seen since Adrian Peterson.
Nope.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. He was balling out on the Giants with nobody. You knew when you played the Giants, you only had one player to guard.
And he still was going ape shit.
Still was making noise. And now he has an actual team to play around, and he's disgustingly good.
Derrick Henry is the second best running back in the league right now, and they're not even in the same. It's not even there yet, dude. Oh, not.
I mean, it goes to show, really, too, because in the Ravens game with the Bills, I think Derrick Henry didn't have a touchdown until the second half. I'm correct.
Okay.
Being that that's your your running back. I mean, Derrick Henry with such a big name and all the hype coming around him for going to the Ravens, I would assume that he would have took off there. Hey, to each his own.
Touchdown is very hard to get no matter what. I don't think it really matters when you get it.
Yeah, maybe if you play for the
As long as
Broncos.
you get it for fantasy, it doesn't matter.
As long as you get it.
Yeah, as long as you fucking get it.
We have Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Did they say anybody else was performing for halftime?
No, that's who they even announced right there. Kendrick and SZA. You know other people will be there, but
Matter of who.
Yeah.
Could you project any bird?
I mean,
your area of expertise.
I could see them pulling out like
You said
Dr. Dre to,
when
the production.
When Dr. Dre they did the one in LA, didn't you call Eminem being there?
Everybody called Eminem being there, dude. It was cool that when they brought 50, I didn't think they were gonna bring him out. I mean, I would have hoped, but I can see Kendrick bringing out like a Dr. Dre to do like the production on the stage, and hot take, J. Cole
brings out everybody but Drake on the fucking problems. 2 Chainz, everybody but Drake. I mean, I think if that beef would have never happened, that probably would have been someone he would have brought out.
I don't know if Drake would come out as a feature for somebody else's Super Bowl.
If he didn't come for Rihanna's,
yeah, that's a good point.
He wouldn't go out for any others.
Which fun fact? I just it was Jay-Z. The reason why Jay-Z has that position now is because he was able to convince Rihanna to perform at Super Bowl.
What does he even do now?
He is the I forget the title. It was like head creator of the halftime show.
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah, he books everybody who
sets the budget, books the talent. That's why he hasn't done it yet.
So I'm not gonna get a country halftime show?
What do you mean?
Shabuzi.
I definitely will.
No, I think it's hip hop and R&B until Jay-Z.
If Kendrick didn't have that big of a year, they were talking about Taylor probably would have been.
Taylor Swift's not going to do it until after Kelsey retires.
I get that.
It's like putting Triple H in the Hall of Fame.
I feel like they're probably the main ones that hate all the attention for the attention that's been around them too since they started dating.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people were, being pissed off at watching Chiefs games, and every pause in the game, it was Taylor Swift to commercial.
Taylor Swift, yep. Last year in the Super Bowl when they won, they like put the camera on them as they're trying to like make out after you just won the game, and they just had to go with like a quick smooch because the camera's like literally right here.
It's all about the game.
It's not that big a deal.
At that moment,
I don't mind singing Taylor.
Who gives a shit? As long as they're not cutting into my football game, who cares?
Yeah,
they damn near do. They'll be on Taylor, and then it's like the ball just snap.
They do that all the time, though. They put it on fans in the black hole, and then the ball snapped.
Fumble! Happens all the time. But at that moment in time, Travis Kelce is King of Kings.
Don't do that.
It just is what it is. It's all about the game and how you play it. As long as we get to see 60
and the
minutes
pain,
of football.
if you can take it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And if you ain't down with that.
So just for conversation.
Touchdown.
Just for conversation. In what scenario could you see the Eagles winning?
Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce go out to dinner tonight and get hit by a bus on the way to the fucking hotel.
No other scenario, like in game.
Oh yeah.
In-game.
In game, there's a sniper on the top box, right? And first play, he hits Pat with the fucking headshot for the gold camo, and then he takes his mask off, and it's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
That's
I
about
don't know,
it.
man.
I mean, or Saquon rushes for 400, catches for 100 with 6 touchdowns. If you want an actual football answer,
I think the actual football answer is I feel like if the Eagles defense can play a perfect game, they have a shot. The offense, I feel, plays well enough that they can keep up with the scoring, but you can't let Patrick Mahomes go crazy.
With 2 rookie DBs. Okay.
This is
We'll
just
see.
for conversation purposes. I'm not saying that's
Yeah,
what's
it-
gonna happen. I already
it's
called
a
the Chiefs
whatever.
winning the game. You know, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the question, brother. You're a little frisky
Dang.
about Patrick. You all right? You like
Yeah,
that
he was
guy?
a huge bro. He was a huge Kermit the Frog fan growing up. Tank cannot disrespect him now as an adult.
He's tempted.
So what did we have score predictions? I say 27-21 Philadelphia Chiefs. Because they're gonna own the city after that.
I'm gonna put a score on it.
35-28.
Yeah, you
Big
gave
Red.
Baker a touchdown.
That
Yeah,
sounds about right. Just so I don't copy him, I'll say 38-28.
Big Red.
All right, so let's get into these NFL honors real fast. Like,
Real quick, like.
we'll start with Defensive Rookie of the Year. The finalists are Cooper DeJean, Philadelphia Eagles.
That's a good one to start with.
Braden Fisk, Rams.
Oh,
Is that a
by the
Y
way,
or is that an
hosted by Snoop Dogg.
Quinyon Mitchell, Eagles. Chop Robinson, Dolphins. Jared Verse, Rams. Who we got taking it? I'm giving it to Cooper. Mr. DeJean.
Fuck all of them. I don't know
Ooh.
any of them. Chop has the best name. Give it to Chop.
All right.
Go Chop.
Chop. That was the dog's name in GTA, no?
It is.
You go, Glen Coco.
It should be Crackerback, but whatever.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Brock Bowers, tight end, Raiders.
Most stacked class
Jade-
ever.
Jaden Daniels, Commanders, quarterback. Malik Neighbors, Giants, receiver. Bo Nix, Broncos, quarterback. And Brian Thomas Jr., Jacksonville Jaguars, wide receiver. I think I would have to give that to Mr. Daniels. Jaden's son.
Daniels, for sure.
That is crazy.
Get the fuck out of here, Tang. You gotta say
Yo,
What do
you
you
say
mean?
Bo Nix. I'm booking the flight right now to come smack the shit out of you.
Why would it not be?
Where did you guys place this year? With all due respect, where did you guys place this year?
Wild card?
Man, they made the playoffs,
Okay.
too.
And Jaden Daniels, he went to the conference championship. That is why.
You know that these are regular season awards, right?
Yeah, he doesn't get that.
Doesn't matter.
I
doesn't
do think
understand these
I do
things.
think the postseason does influence the votes, but
Even if it doesn't, he had the better year. Like, I mean,
are you sure?
his
Hell, he
regular
did.
season performance translated into the playoffs.
One more win on the NFC side. Bo picked up 10 on the AFC side. That's 1,000 times tougher doing it on the NFC side. Not to mention, he got to play the Cowboys 2 times. You know what I mean?
All right, so Bo Nix
That's
has
free.
more completions but more attempts. Jaden Daniels has a better percentage. Bo's got 115 more yards, but Daniels has more yards per attempt. 29 touchdowns to 25, leaning towards Bo Nix. And he was sacked 24 times compared to Jaden Daniels' 47. And then rushing, Jaden Daniels beats him in every stat. And he has more fantasy points. Not that that matters, but there you go.
Who's got the better wide receiver?
I mean, so
Jaden.
that you take that away from the MVP? I mean, for the
What?
award?
You take that away from his performance because he did what he's supposed to do.
Randy Moss. I
Pass the
mean,
ball.
Tom Brady doesn't win MVP because Randy Moss is on the Patriots.
It happens.
He's supposed to throw it to the sorriest man on his team so he could look.
So he can give Tangs respect for the award.
It becomes easier with those guys.
He says, "My bad, dog. I know you're open, but Tang don't like when I throw you the ball."
And a better rush game.
Whatever, dude. He's gonna win MVP, dude. He's black. It's a good story. The people want it.
Really, it should be Brock. That guy's dog.
Jaden Daniels is
He
not.
broke all the records. He broke
Jaden
records.
Daniels is not a dog. Is that what you're insinuating?
Jaden didn't break records. Brock Bowers broke all the rookie records for his position. Why are you confused? What? Dude, tell me a record. Exactly. I have all of them.
Bo Nix for the rookie of the year, people. Bo Nix.
I don't think so.
10 wins.
No one thinks so.
Grabbing the Broncos,
Other than
taking
Tank.
them to 10 wins
Tank, you're
in the
delusional,
AFC.
bro. You're delusional.
I'm correct, dude.
I think you and Gabe should make a bet on who's gonna win. Doesn't have to be money, but one of you should bet something.
I was gonna say probably shouldn't be money. Now with him.
Yeah, bet your butt. I'm gonna win every time.
Yeah, you don't talk about my butt like that.
I forgot.
So we're taking
Someone
Jaden
get
Daniels. All right. Offensive Player of the Year. Saquon Barkley, father of the Giants. Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase, Cincinnati Bengals. Derrick Henry, Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. I say give it to Saquon, but they should give it to Lamar so Saquon can win MVP.
Lord.
But Saquon's taking an Offensive Player of the Year.
I agree.
Goodness gracious.
And I think Lamar, we haven't gotten there yet, but yeah, Saquon's taking MVP. I mean,
Oh, hell.
Offensive Player of the Year. He should take MVP,
No.
but he won't.
Hell no.
But he won't.
Hater.
It's terrible.
Not Raiders. Hater.
And we got guys like Jamar Chase out there
Ooh.
with a goddamn triple crown.
Honorable mention, Jamar Chase. There you go.
It's true.
Ugh. Ah.
If anything, they should let Jamar Chase hand the award, you know what I'm saying, to whoever actually wins it.
Huh?
That's what Jamar Chase deserves.
Most receptions, most yards, most touchdowns. A triple crown. When you
He
see
ain't no
someone
Lamar.
get a triple crown,
That's for damn sure. He ain't a Lamar.
he ain't no Lamar.
If we were to order those, it'd be for Offensive Player of the Year, it would be Saquon, Lamar.
Saquon only has 4 less 20-yard rushes than Jamar has 20-yard receptions. That's an impressive stat.
And they know he's getting the ball.
They know Jamar's getting the ball.
Not true.
Oh, jeez.
Not true. There's other people
Golly.
on that team. There's other people on that team, dude.
There's more other people on the Eagles.
Yeah, but I'm not running the ball.
Not Saquon.
You know, give the guy some respect, dude. I don't know why you hate greatness.
Because it's not enough, dude. It's not enough for me.
Oh my
Why?
god.
Because he's not a quarterback. He doesn't throw the.
Because
fucking
he's not a Denver Bronco. If he was a Denver Bronco, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I just told you.
If he was
Jamar
a
ain't
Bronco,
a quarterback.
Dang would say he should win every award, even defense.
But he ain't a Bronco.
And Jamar has T. Higgins to take pressure off.
Saquon has Devontae and AJ.
Not running the ball. He lines up behind the quarterback. The quarterback drops back and hands the ball. They know exactly where it's going. There's other options before Jamar Chase gets. Not obviously he's the number one option.
They got to predict run or pass.
Post snap, the quarterback keeps the ball. The receivers are running their routes. Jamar's not the only option out there. They hand the ball off to the running back, and Saquon's in the backfield. He's the only option getting the ball.
They could do a reverse.
No. All right. So here, let me give you a little situation real quick. It's fucking 3rd and 2, and
Why? What are you? No. Oh,
you
no.
know it's going to Saquon,
No.
and he's gonna get the first down.
That's not true. They can
Dude,
switch
you
versus
played
the
Madden
Eagles.
like a fucking 4-year-old. What are you talking about? Stop. You do 3rd and 2 and you do fake punt. Stop. Bird,
They
give me a
also-
scenario.
I don't think there is a scenario. I think Saquon's the better player, but
He is.
he's the better player. The thing with Jamar though is it may take up to 3 guys on the field to cover him. He might have two corners and a safety on him, and still might catch the ball and run for an 85-yard touchdown. But Saquon's going to turn around and jump at you backwards.
Hurdle you backwards.
And I think since the last time a non-quarterback has won MVP, there's only 3 arguments for a non-quarterback, and it's Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and Randy Moss to win MVP. Saquon's a different level talent, dude. He's doing things in the NFL at running back that Lamar is doing at quarterback. That TJ is doing at linebacker. You're talking game-changing guys who future players are going to be archetyped after.
Wasn't it? I believe it was what earlier in the season. Derrick Henry was talking about they had like a group chat or whatever, and they're talking about how they're trying to bring more value to running back. Was it?
Yeah. Saquon's doing that.
Doing big things in the game, on and off the field.
Do I think he's going to win MVP?
They added less.
No, I don't think he's going to.
Added less?
Technically, yeah.
Oh my!
Because
God.
if you're not those two, the drop off is exponentially bad.
Yeah, you widen the gap.
If you're not that top tier, you're just
you're gonna start seeing more running backs getting traded after their rookie contract, or not traded, but not re-signing with teams. Teams are just gonna start circulating through running backs.
I think it's really unfortunate.
You know, like what the Steelers just did with Najee. 4,000-yard rushing seasons in a row. Didn't re-sign. They're gonna go draft another rookie and just try to catch a Saquon or Henry.
There's a lot of dogs coming this year.
Yep.
A lot.
I mean, you are the college guru. So who should we be on the lookout for this? Oh no, we didn't even finish honors. Go ahead. What's the next award?
Next one is Defensive Player of the Year. And we have Zach Bond. All right, that's how you pronounce his last name. Eagles linebacker. Myles Garrett, Cleveland Browns D end. Trey Hendrickson, Cincinnati Bengals, defensive end. Patrick Surtain, the second, Denver Broncos cornerback. And TJ Watt, the GOAT, Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker.
PS2.
Nah, he's not winning it.
Is it close? Hell no, it ain't close.
Want to look up some stats? We'll do some stat
I
comparison.
do. I'd love to look up some stats.
Let's hear it.
Quarterbacks have a better passer rating if they just threw it into the dirt, other than throwing at Patrick Surtain. If you throw it at Patrick Surtain, your quarterback rating is worse than if you were to just throw it in the ground. That's box. That's lock. That's fucking class.
Now,
that's
where is
every
this
word you want.
statistic coming from? Is this a dang take?
No, dude, that's a statistical
A stat. How's that a take? I just said a stat. The passer rating, the number, the actual numbers that go on a quarterback's resume.
Mm.
What the fuck? You do too many drugs. I
only do one drug, dude.
That's too many, dude.
You okay, dude?
No.
Take a minute. You deserve it.
I deserve more than that.
So Tane's taking Pat Surtain. I would go Miles.
Of course you
Miles
would,
or
dude.
TJ. Miles or TJ.
Lord.
You can't pick both, dude. That's
Lordy
a
me.
cop out.
Why would you pick either of those two?
Because I know it upsets you. Dude.
Which one of them led the league in sacks?
Gonna be TJ, no?
No.
Not this year. He did not.
Say Miles. You want to guess Miles?
Do I want to guess Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did not lead the league in sacks either. How the fuck? How are we doing a little football? Never mind. Neither of them led the league in sacks. That belongs to Trey Hendrickson of the Bengals. I'm pretty sure second was Nick Benito of the Broncos.
Who led
Lordy
the league in
me,
forced fumbles
man.
and fumble recovers? Do you know that, Tank?
Fumbles, forced fumble recoveries?
Both, yeah.
Both?
Yep.
Probably Tej.
It is, yeah. I think he's number 2 for quarterback pressures.
The last defensive player with 10 plus sacks in the season and 2 touchdowns is TJ Watt or JJ Watt. Nick Benito did that this year, and he's nowhere to be seen. It's fucked up. While headlining the defensive line with the most sacks on the season, nowhere to be seen. But no, we got to put bald-headed Zach Bond in there just so Philadelphia fans feel good about themselves, dude. It's terrible. It's awful.
So Patrick Surtain, what are they not counting sacks on this thing? What is happening? I just say 0.0. I doubt that, right?
This is why it's got to be PS2.
I think you give it to Watt. Dude, he deserved it.
Oh, jeez.
Back.
I can't believe that.
And they didn't give it to, and they gave it to him 1 year when he really, really deserved it. And I think what hurts TJ Watt is he didn't play at TJ Watt level this year, so they think he had a bad year when it was better than most.
I mean, that's why he made the finals too.
Can't do that,
Yeah,
man.
no shit.
Can't do that.
If Patrick Surtain, who wasn't on the list, who you giving it to? If it's just the other 4, there's a final 4 and he's not in it.
By default, fucking Hendrickson.
No fucking shot.
He led in sacks. I said by default because this is a terrible year for defensive linemen. I'm used to seeing defensive player of the year go to a dude with 18, 19, 20 sacks.
Yeah,
I think Trey led it with like 14.
Yeah, that's because TJ Watt, we're just used to the greatness of him having, a lot of sacks.
But not this year.
Yeah,
So that's why it has to go to Pat.
But then he has 6 forced fumbles and 5 fumble recoveries.
Biased.
Who?
I mean, you can't hit anybody. You can't name any of these people's stats, Gabe. So what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I don't know him off the top. I apologize.
Me and Tang are having
Crazy.
a very civil conversation here. All
Passer rating, throwing to Pat Surtain, 36 point something. If a quarterback were to throw it into the dirt, it's automatically like a 39. That's no other definition of clamped.
Was he targeted a lot?
Clamped. No.
No.
And that's the best stat to have as a corner.
Yeah, no shit. But the more you're targeted, the more opportunity for mistakes.
But if you don't get targeted, that means
you're
that
doing
dude's on
something correct.
lockdown.
Yeah, you're doing something correct. Or even if he's not on lockdown, they don't want to take the chance of you covering that. So now, the big shebang, the one, the only, most valuable player. We have Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson. And before we make our pick here, let's notice Patrick Mahomes is not on the list for finals for the MVP.
The most valuable player has never really been about value.
No, it's just been about who the prettiest quarterback is, too. And Adrian Peterson.
The people that vote on these things don't understand value.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had a defensive player win MVP since. Gabe.
I don't recall.
Tang, do you know?
DT.
No.
Ray Lewis.
No, way before that.
Mecklenburg.
Nope. He did crack. Oh, there's your hint.
He cracked.
He did crack and play for the Giants.
Oh, he did crack.
Yeah,
Right.
for the Giants. Yeah.
Lawrence.
Lawrence LT Taylor. That was like His rookie year, he won Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and MVP.
While doing crack.
Yeah, dude, and winning Super Bowls for the Giants.
Hey, I mean, if anything that boosts the value. He's doing all this while on crack.
He's by far the greatest defensive player the league has ever seen.
Or would they count crack as a PD?
I mean, maybe. But yeah, that's the greatest defensive player we've ever seen. He broke Joe Theismann's leg and ended his career on crack. Because of LT, the left tackle is the second highest paid player on average.
Interesante, Sway.
That was nasty.
Saquon for MVP.
No, Lamar Jackson's winning MVP.
Please.
Do you not understand the quarterback argument? There hasn't been a non-quarterback since Adrian Peterson, who had the greatest running back season ever. Mind you, he missed the record by 9 yards, but it was like 9 yards. He missed the record.
Well, yeah, that's what he did, but he wasn't the best ever.
I mean, I don't count the 60s that were fucking rushing for 5,000 yards.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 98.
Oh, Marshall Faulk or Emmitt Smith?
Terrell Davis.
Nah, no way, dude.
What do you mean, no way?
Adrian
MVP.
Yeah.
2,000 yards, and then most yards ever with regular season and postseason combined, and Super Bowl MVP.
Adrian Peterson made a bigger difference. His team was ass. He played on a terrible team, dude. He had no chance to make the Super Bowl. When the next best player on your team is fucking Jared Allen, wearing number 69 and playing fucking right tackle.
They made him look good in the promos, dude.
Yeah, Jared Allen was a dog. Don't get me wrong, but it was him and Adrian Peterson, and that's all they had.
So who you taking for MVP?
Gabe can't even name their quarterback from then.
Who are you taking for MVP?
Oh, I would probably say Lamar, but the reason I don't think they're going to give it to Lamar because it's a record number, right? What is he going for, 4 or 3?
3.
He's going for 3, so they might give it to him, but not 4. I don't know. I think when he goes for his 4th one, it'll be a struggle.
Wait, no, maybe it's 4.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let him get 4. So whatever 4 is, I don't think they're going to let him get it yet. That's like
they have to, dude. They have to.
Unless they give it to Saquon or Josh Allen, just to give it to Josh Allen.
If they give it to Josh Allen, I'm done watching football. It's terrible. It's terrible. There's no reason
I feel like
to
we're
give
getting
it to
real
Josh
fucking
Allen.
close. I feel like we're getting real fucking close to that point.
To not watching football anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, being a Cowboys fan, yeah, I would. I don't know if I still watch the games either.
Nah, I mean the Cowboys. That's an easy fix. Find a better team because they really don't give you anything to go off.
Are you going to do that next year?
Don't make that fate. No, I'm not going to do it. Fortunately.
Oh my god.
Very tempting. It's very tempting.
Pick a team that's like on the rise but isn't great, so that you can't just consider a bandwagon.
Lamar Jackson.
Commanders, dude.
Lamar has 400 more yards than Josh. Touchdown to interception. Lamar has 41-4. Josh has 28-6. If that dude wins any type of award, I'm a boycott. I'm gonna be out there with a picket fence sign and fucking.
You'll boycott that, but you're still sending R. Kelly commissary, and you're gonna boycott if Josh Allen wins MVP.
Yeah, you ain't. Come on. When's the last time you stepped in the name of love?
So you send him commissary? What?
What? What?
That's gay. That's tank. I'm burned.
Nah, bro.
You've been sidelined.
Why are we ending on that? That's for what?
Cut it out. We're out of here.
Oh my